Hey guys, look! The February 2023 block of the month! Yay! This is called a double friendship star with a heart. So, it's a heart inside a double friendship star. Isn't that nice? I thought that was a nice creation. I have not seen this anywhere done by anybody else before. So, let me be the first to show you how to do this. So, welcome to Creating Hanley. I'm the Hanley of Creating Hanley. Welcome back, friends. And let's see if we can do this star for February 2023. Block of the month, quilt along, sew a year full of stars. Sew a year full of stars. So we did January. We did 2 stars in January. We did the split star for like the fireworks, and then we did the birthday star, shooting star. And now we're going to do the February Valentine's heart in a friendship star. So you can see that there are 3 types of fabric, or 3 different colorways of fabric that you want to use. The main colorway is this red that I have here. Then the background is this white. And then you want a darker color for this secondary friendship star because it should be in the background. It should be a little bit darker, like it's in a shadow. Of course, the second friend is never in a shadow, right? Yeah. So anyway, this is the star of the month for February 2023. So hit like and subscribe if you want to quilt along. Awesome. All right, I am going to try to get this done in one video. It's going to be hard, and I only have an hour or less to do it in. So we'll see if I can get all 4 parts in one video. If it gets too long, then I'll have to break it up. But usually part 1 is choosing the fabric and how much you'll need. 2 is cutting the pieces and how many dimensions you need of what. 3 is sewing them all together, sewing the little parts together into sections, and then sewing the whole block together. And then 4 is the quilt sandwich. So you put the batting on, and then you put a backing on, and then you quilt the whole thing. Those are the 4 parts, at least that I made up for this quilt along for the year. One star every month is what I'd like to do. But if we get ahead, maybe I can do 2 stars, like in January. If it's a really easy block, maybe I can do, maybe I can fit in 2 stars a month. So we'll see. Some months have like 5 weeks in them, so that might be an option too. I'm going to see what I can do. Guys, my schedule is really getting compact. And so I've committed to doing this, and so I want to do it. And I want you to come along with me. Let's sew a year full of stars. How about that? And so at the end of this year, we're going to have an entire quilt full of different types of stars. Now, because it's February and because I'm a sucker for themes, I made it a heart with Valentine's fabric. You do not have to do that. You can use cars, you can use trucks, you can use, black fabric, you can use Halloween. You can use whatever fabric suits you, but you need 3 different types, and they should be different shades. So like light, medium, and dark, basically. Whatever pattern you want. Now I also went to Walmart and I picked up a Waverly fat quarter, and I just got this. And so this one is my prototype. But I'm gonna do this in real time with you guys. So I already cut some squares from this fat quarter pack, and I only used 3. I used these 3 fabrics from this Waverly fat quarter pack. Now keep in mind, this is January, the end of January 2022. If Walmart does not have this fat quarter pack in the future, don't be alarmed. But I just wanted to let you know that's what I used. Now keep in mind, guys, it says quality quilting fabric. Yeah, I don't know how high quality this is. It's not the highest quality quilting fabric you can get. but it's good enough for these projects, right? Okay, so let's get to it. So we already know, now I bought the fat quarter pack, but I only used 3 of the fat quarters, and even though I used 3, I didn't use the whole thing. I only used these 3, but you can see I still cut, like I only cut a little bit out of this one. I just cut a little square out of this one. I cut more out of this one, right? And this one I used a lot more. So, whatever you have in your stash, again, you don't have to use red. I just use red and white for Valentine's. But these aren't even hearts. We have little circles, we have triangles, we have this like flower power thingy. So, whatever works for you guys, okay? Now, here's my instructions. Isn't that crazy? This is what I wrote down as my notes to go by today. So, this part might be the hardest because these little squares are 1.5 inch. So they are tiny. They're 1.5 inch squares. So I did a red and a white together. 1.5 inch squares. That creates this heart. So we're going to do that part right now, okay? So what I did was I cut strips of 1.5 strips, and then I just cut off the sizes that I needed. Now this and this are going to be in the center of the heart. So instead of cutting 4 1.5 inch of the red and sewing them back together, I just made one. Can you see that? I just made one continuous strip, like one strip. And so this is where that goes. Okay? And then I did the same thing for this part right here. That is where that goes. And then the rest of them are these little triangles that we're going to create right now. Guys, I'm going to try to get this done in one fell swoop, but I can already tell this is going to go a little bit long. So I may have to break it up in 2 sections for video, okay? Because I have to go to work. All right, so to make the heart. So the top of the heart needs half square triangles. So we need 4 half square triangles, but 2 go in one direction and 2 go in the other. So if you need to, make a prototype, like draw it on paper or something, right? So that you can see for yourself which way those go. So I'm just going to set my I'm going to put this on my design board. All right, so I'm putting that on my design board so I know which way those go. Now, these teeny tiny little squares. So I want to make sure that I'm going in the right direction. So when I put these on, the pretty sides go together, right? So the right sides go together, the wrong sides are on the outside. And then I'm just going to sew a line from diagonal corner to oh, you can't see that. From diagonal corner to diagonal corner, okay? From this side to this side. And that is going to make one part of the heart. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, but on the other angle. And then here again, this and this are opposites, and then this and this are opposites. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm going to tilt this down, and so you won't see my messy face. Okay, so let's go. All right, so I just have like a white thread in. And I also have a leader in so that I don't lose my corner. All right, so there's that. And no, let me think about that. Is that where I want that? Yeah. Okay. And then the right sides go together. So I'm chain piecing. Now guys, if you get confused, just open this up and see where the red is and see where the white is. And it's actually the same on both sides. So some of it's going to be waste. So if I take my prototype and I do this, I can see this is going to be on this side. So, or should I have cut them on, I don't know, guys. This might take me a little bit longer than normal. Oh, I hate being rushed. All right. Okay. Uh-oh. Excuse me. All right. So, open up that. Press the seams. Now you can press the seams open if you want to. Or you can press them to one side. Oh my gosh, guys. Now I'm super stressed, and I think I don't know if I'm going to get this done. I'm going to try. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Anyway, right side and right sides together. And then you sew a line from corner to corner. And I need to do that 6 times. I think 6 times. Okay, so you can see I chain pieced in the back. Just cut those off. Now, if you want to make super teeny tiny little mini squares, these are tiny. These are half square triangles. And these are tiny. Those are from the scraps. Those are from the cutoff. Cut this, and that makes this. And this is unsquare, but it is 1 inch. It's a 1 inch square block. By the time you put it into a quilt, a 1/2 inch seam allowance, it's only gonna be a 1/2 inch. It's gonna be super tiny, and this isn't even square. So this definitely is a crumb. Okay? Alright, so let's see what we got. I'm gonna press these open. And I'm going to press to the dark side. Press it to the dark side. Now to make your heart, which way does a heart go? So this is the top, as you can see, I'm putting it your way, the top of one heart, okay? Now you could square these up if you want or put them together. I'm just going to put them together so I don't get confused. Actually, you probably should square them up. These are really wonky. But I'm just going to align the, because the edges are wonky, I'm going to align the sewn line on the inside. Okay. And then I sew a straight line down. That probably should be a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I'm going to sew that a little bit better, guys. Okay, now when you're working with these small squares, oh, this is terrible already. You can see that did not line up at the top. That did not line up right there. That is a terrible, terrible seam. Terrible. My whole square is wonky. Everything is wonky about it. But someone's telling me I really don't care too much right now. Oh, man. I only have a ½ an hour to get this done. Okay. I don't think I'm going to make it. But we'll see. So, there's one top of the heart. This is super wonky. You can see how wonky it is. It's not lined up at all. Now, to make the other half of the heart top, okay, again, opening the heart. I'm going to press to the dark side. So I have determined that this is my medium color fabric, and then this is my dark colored fabric for the background. So medium, dark, and light. Now, one thing to note when you are working with reds, when you iron red fabric, it can get darker. It can change color a little bit. Don't panic. That's normal. And after it cools off, the color returns to normal for the red fabric. I don't know why it does that. It does that. Okay, so the other top of the heart goes like this. So you have one top of the heart, the other top of the heart. Okay, so now I'm going to sew these peaks together. Super wonky already. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so I really need some video equipment to edit this. This is not good. I feel a lot of pressure. I feel stressed. I don't feel like this is a quality tutorial, so I don't know what to do. Alright, so I'm going to line these up. Alright. Now I've just created the 2 peaks to the heart. Okay? I don't think you can really see that iron. Sorry, I'm ironing. If I go back here, can you see that? No. If I do here, can you see that? If I do here, can you see that? No. Oh my gosh, I don't know where on the camera to show you. Okay. Super wonky, the edges need trimmed up. So I'm going to trim these up. I don't know if you can see that here. Just going to trim. Use my rotary cutter. Some semblance of straightness. It doesn't have to be super perfect, but a little bit better than what it is. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's like way off. Alright, well, this might be a wonky friendship star. That is still kind of crazy. Alright, so, if I look at my prototype, so this part goes right here. Okay, and then I put this part underneath it. So we're going to do that right now. So this to this. And you can see it's pretty much on the same width. Okay, another 1/4 inch seam allowance. Or maybe a scant 1/4 inch seam allowance. Okay, so you open that up. And now you have the beginnings of a bigger heart. Okay, iron that down. You can finger press, but when these get super small like this, I really need to keep them flat because they're already getting wonky enough. I need to keep them as flat as possible. Okay, so now the next part puts this little piece down here. So now I need 2 half square triangles on the side. Okay, like so. The heart's coming together, guys. Alright, I'm gonna sew this to make my super tiny little postage stamp scrap half square triangle. Crush this open. And I'm doing this so fast, it is getting very wonky. Like that. So I'm going to sew this, salvage this. I don't know how you can see that. You can't. I don't know where you can see this. Right here? Okay. And then this goes there. Okay. So I'm going to sew these onto here. Okay. And then that there. And then the next one I need is to make the point at the bottom. So I'm going to sew this on here. Okay. Okay, it's getting there. Now I need the point at the bottom. And I kind of ran out of my half square triangles. Thought I cut more. But I do have these scraps left. So I think I'm going to cut a piece like... how do I want to do this? I think this is one. Okay, this is taking up too much time. I didn't really have this planned out very well. How do I want to do this? I'm going to cut this square right here. I'm going to cut this piece right here. It's not very accurate, but I'm going to put... Okay, this is how I'm going to do this. I'm going to lay this fabric out like this. So I'm going to put this piece here, this red piece, and then this white piece face down on that square. And then I'm going to go from this corner to this corner where the red corner meets up. Okay? Now, if you need to, you can crease that so you know what to sew on. Okay. And then so for visual, so when you if you need to, put a pin in it so it makes sense. So line this corner up right here. Put a pin in. This is the line that's going to be sewed down. So when you open it up, it looks like this. Okay? Alright, so you sew on that diagonal, and then when you open it up, it looks like that. Okay? Sew off that little edge, open that up. Okay, now that part goes here. See how that works? And then I need the same thing on the other side. And I don't know why I'm short a white piece, but I am. Oh man, this is not good. Alright, so I need like 1.5 inches. 2.5 inch. Alright, I'm just gonna cut this out real quick, guys. Okay, now I cut this a little bit bigger than I need, so I'm just going to how did I do this? Like this, okay. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm not remembering. Oh, like this. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. Doing this backwards and upside down. I'm not doing so well. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Okay. Maybe I need a bigger piece. I'm struggling here, guys. I'm struggling. Struggling. I don't know. Oh. Alright, let's look at this. What did I do here? It's 90-degree angle. Up and out. Up and out. Okay, that's this way. Up. I think I might need to cut another piece. I'm not understanding. I'm confusing myself, guys. I'm confusing myself. All right, so I need to create, here we go. Is this right? What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Oh, this way. No, this way. Here we go. Is that right? Oh, I think I finally got it. Guys, I don't know why I'm struggling right now. Okay, like this. Oh, I know, because this overlaps. That's why. Because that overlaps. I was trying to get it to measure up on the point, and it doesn't. It overlaps a little bit. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to sew right on that fold line. Directly on that fold line. It's almost like a flying geese. It's pretty much exactly like a flying geese. Set up. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's a little crooked. Goes like this. Alright. Okay. Got it. Got it. Look. Finally, that's the point of the heart. Right there at the bottom. Okay. There we go. That's it. Ah, finally. Got it. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to sew these together. Alright, and then straight across. And then you open this up. It's a little crooked, but that's it. I could move it over. I should move it over. There's no reason why I can't move it over. Oh, to rip that seam out. You know what? Guys, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. This video is terrible. I apologize. I really wish I had a camera that I could save this and then edit it somehow. I really want that. That's on my wish list. I don't know how to get it. I don't know what computer to use. I don't know, guys. Okay, here we go. So. Hopefully you're going to do way better at your house than I'm doing here. I'm not doing well here. Alright. So let's see if we can try this again. Line that up a little bit better. I don't even know which way I need to go. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be right or if this is going to be the same thing. Okay. I don't know. Let's see if this worked. Oh, It worked a little bit better, except I didn't catch the seam there. Oh, it looks like in the same place. Gosh darn it. Okay, I don't know, guys. I'm failing at this right now. Hopefully you will do better at home. Still not good. Oh my gosh, guys. Guys. Now this heart should finish at a 4.5-inch block. I have a feeling this one is not really going to meet that. Oh, look at that. That's a terrible job. That is super wonky. That's terrible. But that's what we have, and that's what I'm going with. Okay. So this is what we're going to do the video today. This is all I'm going to be able to get done today, guys, for this part of the video. So we just made this. In this block, we just made this square. Okay? That is this one. So the next video, we're going to do the outside. All the outside, and then, so we're going to make these flying geese. And so this is a quarter. These are, wait, where's my fingers? These are, oh gosh, I can't speak today either. I'm so discombobulated. All right, so this block right here is a half square triangle. And this is a quarter square triangle, half square triangle. It makes a full square. And it should come out to be about 4.5 inches. So this is 4.5, 4.5, 4.5. That's what it should be, okay? I'm losing it, so I gotta get off film. But this measures terribly, but it measures, oh my gosh, it does. It measures 4.5 inches. If I trim this up, this is 4.5 inches. Perfect. Oh my gosh, we made it. Okay. Wow, that's saving grace. Okay. So this is a 4.5-inch block. Once I trim all it up, it's 4.5 inches. Okay, so we made it. All right. That is it for today. I'm going to sign off, and then hopefully the next video will be a little bit better. But that's how you make this 4.5-inch block for this heart with 1.5-inch squares. 1.5-inch squares. Okay? So, that's it for right now. Thanks for playing along. I need to go get a tea, and then I got to get ready for work. So, you guys have a great day. We'll talk later. Bye. Oh, hit subscribe. Tell your friends that you found this crazy lady who is freaking out on film trying to sew. Oh my gosh, right? So, thanks for playing along. I appreciate, I heart you. Okay, we'll talk later. Bye.